brief explanation why you did all that.
Are we back already?
Oh, been back. You guys got an extra 3 minutes out of me.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
No, he's going to take her earphones out her ear.
Oh!
Yes, everyone, put your earphones in. Words you will never hear me say.
I gotta go on break. You
What?
said
No, it's not break.
If I didn't go when I was with Emily.
No, you don't get.
She told me to. But I'm going to the ladies' room. I'll be right back.
All right, run along. Curse thy merciful nature.
Alright.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
All right,
I'm just
so
trying to get these,
here is how the remainder of the class is going to fall out. There's going to be a very swift review of basic precepts for the exam.
Okay, erase the board so you can put it there.
I'm about to. At any rate, so the exam is very simple. Everyone has the STAR method written down, right?
Yes.
Good, because I just erased the living bejesus out of it. All right.
Hold on 1 second, please.
Can you take it in the hall?
Hold on.
Cool. So, first, exam,
My pen.
review.
One out.
Here you go.
Oh, thank you.
Keep one just in case. All right, so first, exam review. 2, mock interviews. 3, if there's time for it, begin homework. All right, that is relatively simple, straightforward, and elegant, if I do say so.
Test?
No, this is how we're spending for the next. Allow me to close it out. This is how we'll be spending the next hour and a half. Throughout all of this.
Exam review.
Right, so that's what we're doing first, right?
Okay, the mock
Then we're going to
interview
do mock
is with
interviews.
Emily, right?
No, that's not with Emily. We're actually going to split you into pairs, and one of you will act as an interviewer, and the other one will act as an interviewee.
Oh, okay.
But throughout all this, you're right. Emily is going to be pulling you out like fish in a barrel and being interview.
No, okay, so when we go in there with Emily, do we do what we, our 30-second promotion?
No, you will be given a prompt with Emily, like, tell me about a time you diffused a volatile situation, and you'll have to think fast and say, da-da-da-da-da. And it's recorded. You can do it multiple times. It's really cool.
Stop it.
What?
Wait a minute. You went too fast.
Okay. Basically, when you're pulled into Emily's office,
I don't want to go in there.
I know, it's scary.
Yes.
I mean, the bats and the vampires,
I
it's
tell
creepy
you,
stuff.
they're coming out.
Yeah. But basically what she's doing is she's using a program called Interview Stream, which is where a program asks you a question that you might reasonably expect to hear in an interview, and you're supposed to answer as best you can. You get 3 shots at each question, and the best one is recorded.
Okay.
So we have a database of what your style of answering is like.
It's over.
I know. I am less excited about what I have to do for this afternoon's class, but I must do it regardless. Besides, it'll take maybe 5 minutes total, if you're fast. All right, so enough digression. Alrighty, so anyone here have any guesses as to what might be on the exam? I love this part. People come up with fun stuff.
Questions about a cover letter.
No, actually. So, there will not be questions about your cover letter. You will, however, during the course of the exam. Can everyone stare at Miss Robin, please? I'll use the Amish technique of just staring at you creepily until you put your phone away.
Okay, so
Okay?
we actually gonna have to do.
You'll have to do a cover letter. Everyone here has done a cover letter, right? Raise your hands if you've done one.
I just
during
sent it
this
to you,
class.
and if not, I got it printed out.
All right, so everyone,
Another one in the exam?
yes, to prove that you can pull it off.
That's the one I'm
All right?
To prove that you know how to write one, right?
Right. So, cover letters. You'll have to write one on the fly, as it were. Yes.
I haven't gotten to the video on the cover letters, but my question was whether or not we had a specific company or person we were sending it to.
Excellent. Did everyone hear Ms. Huff's
Can you
question?
say it again?
Please speak up. Enunciate.
I was wondering when we did the cover letters if we had a specific company or person to send it to.
Okay.
Will we?
Actually, you will. That will be the other half of the cover letter part, which is go onto the internet, find someone to send a cover letter to. Ideally, it would be someone that you actually would be interested in working for. Like, say, you go to the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia site, you know, find an opening, and I don't know if you're into nursing, find that opening, find the person to address it. True. What?
You really could get a job off that.
Possible. Yeah. Might as well. But first, these are going through Emily and me to grade. So this combines all your practice with internet searching, job boards. That's half of the exam is doing all this.
So, like I said again, I missed a class. So, did they go through job boards during that process?
Limited ways, but you can
So, but
also
when I
ask
see
for
the
help.
video, it's going to give me a site to go to.
Yeah.
For that.
Give me this one. We'll figure it out.
I'm going to be good.
We got this. We'll do with you after class. All right. So that's the first half of the exam is cover letters.
Now read mine. After you go paragraph. So the cover letter and then find a job and write a cover letter for that job. Oh my goodness, you're making it difficult.
I'm thinking your head's exploding. By the way, I feel obligated to add a caveat. Miss Tony, would you do me a favor? Predict what I'm about to say.
Shut up.
No.
Yes.
Oh no, I wouldn't be so rude.
Be quiet.
But allow me to speak, please. Thank you.
Allow
So,
you to what?
allow me to speak. Now,
Can I
I
stop?
know some of the more cynical members of this class may think, oh, cover letter? Easy. I'll just copy and paste the one I have and just change the person I'm sending it to. How do you think I'm going to react to that?
You'll notice.
Well, no. Emily and I have helped you with your cover letters. We know exactly what they sound like. And if we see copy and pasting action,
Would you have to do it on the computer?
Copy and paste.
yes, Miss Christina, hold. Miss Christina, yes.
Excuse me. Now, take, given consideration that we all been working on our covers letters, revising them, getting them prepared, why couldn't we use what we had already prepared? I mean, because we had prepared really nicely, so why couldn't we use that?
Right, but it's for a specific job. Remember what Emily said one of her pet peeves was? Which is where people just send form cover letters that haven't
I'm
been
going to ask her
modified.
about that.
What? No. There's nothing to ask, and I will go on about this at length. Please pay attention. If you get a letter that says the same thing every time in the mail, how likely are you going to be to pay attention to it?
And given fairness,
I'm gonna
that a cover letter takes time, you want to have corrections and all that. So why would that be a test to ask us? I think, and given fairness, we would use what we had prepared and edited it and revised and all that. That would make more sense, don't you think?
It
That
makes
we would
sense.
just pick something random, because that's not realistic.
We're not asking you to pick anything at random. We're asking you to pick a job that you would ordinarily apply for in the given course of events. You are to modify and create a new cover letter. You're certainly welcome to use elements of your old cover letter, like I worked it here for so long and I learned the following skills. If that's still relevant, you're welcome to incorporate that, but use different words. Again, if I see copy paste, just looks so bad.
What are you going to do? Go get a cup of coffee?
Yes, I'm going to get a cup of coffee and drink it
That's all
right in front of you.
I
That's what I'll do.
Yeah, go get
Yeah.
a cup of coffee or a bottle of water.
Yeah, I'll show you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think
Hold.
I think the purpose of the cover letter being on the exam is to make sure we understand the components of a cover letter.
What was that again?
Excuse me. Miss Huff, would you please speak again? Miss Robbins, please pay attention.
I'm saying I think the purpose of a cover letter being on the exam is to ensure that we understand the elements of a cover letter, like the introduction and, talk about the company, talk about your skills, to make sure that we understand to do that when writing one.
Miss Huff,
Take a lot of time, wouldn't it?
That's what I'm saying.
We
That's
have 3
why
hours.
when you do a cover letter, you
We have
revise.
3 hours.
That's the test.
no, there's more.
What
You
else?
okay?
What's number 3? What's that?
Hold on, I'm getting to it. This is later. Now then. So, Miss Huff has grasped the core of it, which is The ability to write a cover letter specifically for a job that you have found is a valuable skill that we have tried to teach you. Yes, Ms. Solt?
Okay, so in the exam, part of the exam is to go on the internet and search in the field that we said is what we're going to be, like a customer representative, and find a job available, and then write a cover letter for that job.
Yes, that is correct. However, I should note, before I get to you, Ms. Lurie, that there is absolutely no earthly reason why you can't research beforehand. If you have access to the internet at home, or you come in here on Friday or one of your other hours here to find a job and make a note of it, and then have that ready for the exam.
I mean,
a lot of the time.
I wish I could. I'm not that.
Still, you can definitely prepare for this by reading over your old cover letter, making notes on what you're doing with it, format and structure. Emily and I will be available if you have questions.
I didn't even get to the third paragraph.
Hold on. The exam is next Tuesday. All right, hold on. Ms. Alberg, you've got it. You're fine. Yes, Ms.
Cover letter was done last class that I missed, so we're gonna do that. We writing on makeup.
Yeah, I can give you briefings on that. You can confer with Emily, your classmates. Ms. Chavez.
I didn't hear what you said, Charlie.
Yes, feel free to seek out assistance from your classmates as to see their cover letter, what they're doing.
But you and I want to do it also, right?
Yes, I will make the better part of. I'm only here half day Friday. But yeah, I'll help you out.
I'll be getting one.
Yeah. Now then, that's the first half. Everyone understands it.
The cover letter is the first half of that.
Find a job.
Find a job. Right.
But I don't know what I want to do.
Right, but you have time between now and Tuesday to figure it out. Or something that you say, I wouldn't mind doing this for however long, as long as I was getting paid. Like customer service, sure, whatever. Your call.
What the page
You're not actually submitting. This is just a demo. Just proves you can modify your cover letter and not that you can get on. Like you can format it to make it look appealing and something.
If you have the cover letter right and you format it, does the format count as credit?
Yeah, hold on. May I have silence, please? A rare commodity, I know, but still. Miss Latanya asks a very pertinent question. I'll get to you, Miss Russell. Give me a moment. Which is, does formatting count? Yes, of course formatting counts. You will be graded on your formatting, on your word choice, on your grammar, all the things that make it readable and, you know, a cover letter instead of 3 loosely connected paragraphs followed by an address. So yes, formatting helps, and there's ways to template it. Again, as I said, there's absolutely nothing stopping you, stopping you from finding a good cover letter template. It's saving it onto your Dropbox, so all that templating work is done for you, the formatting work.
So we can use my question.
Yeah, you can use a template. Why wouldn't you?
Did I answer my first part of my question? The second part is, are we going to be on the computer doing this test?
Yes, you will definitely have a computer for this. I mean, how else are you going to find this stuff?
So the cover letter is the first part of the exam. Is that what you're saying, Mr. Charles?
Yes, that is the first part.
Okay.
The second part is a little bit more interpersonal. Alright, so everyone, while they may not like this part of the exam, at least understands what it is. Right? Wow. I've heard of dead silences before.
Okay, so wait a minute. So
Wow.
this is the exam. One, the exam is what? Cover letter. 2, we gotta write 2 cover letters?
No. I'm making a dividing line between the second half. So, find a job and write a cover letter designed to appeal to the person who posted that job.
Okay, number 2.
You're supposed to find it. That's part of the thing. And I'll go over this with you.
Number 2.
Number 2 is a bit more interpersonal and involves your 30-second commercial.
Okay, number 3.
No, there's no 3. There's just 2. And I'm about to get to number 2.
Okay, wait a minute. Hold on.
Find a job.
Wait, I got the job part. Now what do we gotta do? 30-second
Find a job.
commercial.
I ain't paying that for it.
I don't even know what let me look for that. See, I'm getting confused.
Alright. Now, as it turns out, you have options. Something you didn't have in the first half. Which is you can either orchestrate a feigned meeting between you and another classmate or one of the staff, like Mr. Saunders or myself or Emily, and find a way to give an upgraded or at least edited version of your 30-second commercial. The other option, and I'll put this to a vote because I'm not sure how this will go over, is the ability for you to sell a common object, for example, this marker to a person. Like, this is what it does, It's basically the ShamWow treatment. Look how amazing this is. It writes on boards. It sheaths itself, So whichever one you think you'll have more fun with. Who thinks doing a 30-second commercial for a classmate or the staff sounds fun?
Oh, okay.
I do that one.
Right. Who thinks selling a random object is a better plan? Come on, I need to show of hands here. You're determining which one I use.
Which one, Charlie?
Selling the object that you're familiar with.
All right, so we're going with object selling.
No.
I want to do the commercial, Charlie.
All right, so everyone here for 30-second commercial. Hands up. 7.
Majority rules. Commercial it is.
My hand is.
That was 10.
10.
All right. If you want to do the 30-second commercial, fine, you'll do that. And if you want to sell something to someone, you can do that. It's really up to you at this point.
But you have to have
you just corner another student or one of the staff members and do it then. This isn't going to take too long. This is going to take 2/3 of the time easy. This should take maybe 20-30 minutes with all of you.
Right.
So a commercial.
However, you should not make stuff up. Mr. Graham, headphones off your head, huh? Yep, put headphones off your head, they distract me. Yes, Ms. Roslin.
So the day of the exam.
Yep.
I'm going to get with another student. I'm going to do another student.
Yep.
And tell them about how I like this dial new soup that makes my skin clean and all that stuff.
If you want to, or you can do your 30-second commercial.
But that's pretty much what I would do if I want to do it. Okay, all right.
All right. So this is your chance to plug your favorite classroom device. Like that.
So, do I pick anyone? Do I pre-pick a person or just do it the day of the exam?
Day of the exam. I will not be assigned partners.
Okay.
All right?
Oh,
you cannot be serious.
Quick question, Charlie. I'm doing the administrative part, because that's...
The what?
Alright. I went to the link, for administration, for employment, but it has 2 names, so I would write to both of them?
You write to one of them. If you were actually applying, you would write one copy of the same cover letter and send it to them both.
And send it to both?
Yes. If this was, you were actually staking it, you would do it to both.
Okay.
Just to be sure. But since this is the exam, just pick one. All right. So is everyone clear what's going to be on the exam?
No, tell me again. Cover letter.
Find a job and write a cover letter for it and be able to submit it to me and Emily.
So what's the mock interview again?
What? Mock interview is what we're doing in class today.
Oh.
You're going to be pairing with each other and you asking questions from your notebooks and gauging responses and critiquing those.
Begin homework.
All right? However, bonus information. There is no number 3. There's just these 2. The bonus information, though, there will be a bonus worksheet. And
what did you say was the homework?
homework is, who here wants to tell Miss Lorraine what's homework?
You gotta answer 3 behavioral interviews, STAR method, email,
Got it? Good.
That's the bonus?
No, the bonus is going to be about 10 points. So this, if you get them all right, it bumps you up a whole letter grade. And it's going to include questions on STAR method, interview stuff, interview protocol, like how early should you show up to an interview?
15 minutes.
At least 15 minutes.
Okay, so see, I gave myself
That's right.
some more.
All right. Interview protocols, how to show up, when to show up. Excuse me?
I got it right.
Under cover letter, it says find a job and write a cover letter for it.
Okay.
Right? Alright, so the bonus sheet, 10 questions, a point each.
That's me.
Star method, interview protocols. What else did we learn in this class, guys?
Star method, interview.
What else do you think would be on this? Ms. Kia?
Your dressing, the way you dress for an interview.
The do's and don'ts of the interview.
We already got that under interview protocols. What else? Come on. I know you guys are pretty sharp, but it's also...
Make a resume.
Ah, yes. But we'll cover that in TNS too. But,
That's the bonus sheet?
yeah, it's worth 10 points. So say you got a B. If you did the bonus sheet perfectly, you'd be up to perhaps minus.
What is the bonus sheet again?
The bonus sheet is going to cover the STAR method, interview protocols.
Who?
What?
You said the
Thank
bonus
you,
sheet.
that's a follow-up.
Oh yes, follow up.
Star
Follow
method, star method, interview protocol.
All right.
Interview protocol.
Follow up. Thank you notes. Types of interviews.
Interview calls. Active type of
Yep.
Oh yeah, types of interviews.
Type of questions to ask.
Informational.
Do's and don'ts.
Screening.
Do's and don'ts.
Questions.
Panel. What's the types of what? Interview?
Asks. Types of interviews.
That's gonna be on the test?
No, this is the bonus sheet. The good thing, and perhaps the bonus sheet's only redeeming feature, is that you cannot lose points for a wrong answer. You can only gain points for a correct one.
What that last one say?
Oh, questions to ask during an interview. Alright? Is everyone clear on this? Everyone has notes on this? Yes, Ms. Christina.
Open book test.
Haha, no. It's not even close to an open book test.
Well, can look
While
on
you
the
do have your
computer and get
computers
notes, right?
available, and you're free to refer to your old cover letter, it's not open book.
Oh, okay. I can't not see that from over here.
Alright, do you want me to read it?
Yeah.
Okay, what is
Wait a
it?
minute, let me see.
Well, actually, is it open book?
So I mean, if this is the number one, then what's this mock interview?
Oh, this is in class time.
Oh,
After
and
I'm done going over the exam.
And, oh, it says
yes.
begin homework.
Yeah, well, after the mock interview, yeah.
Okay, so yeah.
So this is done.
This is done. Okay. All right, so mock interviews are being
That
done
might
with
get
that.
better.
Okay, now cover letter. You got my 2 cover letters, then you're gonna find a job.
No, one
Do
cover
one
letter.
cover letter.
Well, why says two letters? Oh, that's not 2 letters. That's letter.
That's an L.
Cover letter. Okay.
Sorry,
I
that's
can't see that.
That's not a 2, it's an L.
I can't see. Okay, that's what I'm up here. Okay. Find a job and write a cover letter for it. Okay. 30-second commercial. And oh, that's all.
Bonus sheet.
This is the bonus sheet.
10 points.
The STAR method. You gotta tell what the STAR method is.
Yep.
And the interview
Interview
protocol.
protocols, follow-ups, types of interviews, and questions to ask during an interview. Those will all be reasonably expected to be on the bonus sheet.
Okay, but when it says types of interviews,
It's like panel, phone interview.
are you gonna have
Informational.
outs?
Sorry.
Are you gonna have? Is it gonna be?
Hold. Sorry.
Is it gonna be a multiple choice thing that you
I'm not
have?
the format. You'll have to adapt.
Okay, questions.
I haven't written it yet.
Questions. It says questions to be asked.
Yeah, that's questions to ask in an interview. Alright?
Okay, wait a minute. Follow up.
Thank you notes. Like, when
Okay.
should you write a thank you note after an interview?
Okay, we already do that.
Yeah.
At the interview protocols, the STAR method. The STAR method is
Yep.
situation,
Alright, we got
tasks,
tasks,
situations, tasks, actions, and
results.
results.
Alright, guys. So everyone's got this down?
All right, I couldn't see that from over here, so I had to get up. All right, let me do my homework. Okay.
Alright. Miss Emily, sorry. Should we make the exam open book or not?
Yes.
Hold on. I don't know. I told them no.
Yes. Yes.
Open book.
Yes.
Fine. It's an early Christmas present. Feel
Yes.
Only because you'll have the option to use resources when writing.
lucky. Yeah.
That's right.
You're not going to be locked in a darkened
But
room.
you have to do a closed book, Phyllis, since you said no.
You said no, you said no.
This one is the intern associate vice president. This is the senior administrative specialist. So who would I write the letter to? You said write to both of them. So they two different parts, but they both are for the administration department.
I'd write to Joe Race. She's interim means in the meantime. So you'd want to write to the person who's definitely going.
Which is
The second. Yeah. All right. All right, guys. We're going to divide up into pairs.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, yes. Here we definitely go.
Where we going?
Where you going, Miss Latanya? We're in class. Come on.